Hey everybody, it's Mark Ruggiero, Clark Commando 1983 here, and it's late at night on December 5th or early morning, December 6th, 2023. Cancer keeps fucking with me, so it is what it is. So, sorry for the cussing, but hey, it's not an unboxing I'm going to do here. It's going to share a few thoughts with you on Axis Empires Ultimate Edition from Decision Games. We're gearing up. Going to be heading out of town thanks to my wonderful wife who's going to drive me since I can't really drive that far anymore. Meeting up with a couple friends of mine, Leo Paulo and Erwin Lau, supposed to show up. And we're going to meet in beautiful Hanford, California at the GMT headquarters. She's graciously allowed us to, there's usually a couple tables there. And we're going to be playing the core game. This is not a box opening. I've been playing this game every iteration since 1993. Like I like to say, it succeeded in spite of itself as Krieg. So it's been released as Krieg, which was a lot of fun. You might want to get a copy just for nostalgia reasons, but no real reason to play it. And then they did, I believe, Toller Krieg with Days of Decision or Dice of Decision in it. And then we did the Axis Empires editions, which has been out for a while. Dice Insal, which added the Pacific. And the game I'm heading to play for, we're going to play for at least 3 days, maybe 3.5. We'll see. We're just going to do Europe because there's 3 players. I believe I'm going to be the Western Allies. So what's so wonderful about Krieg? I got to tell you what I love about it. Abstracts out. I'm a huge fan of global war games, everything from World in Flames to World at War to I just love them all. Balance of Power, whether it's World War I, World War II, War and Peace, Napoleonics. But it abstracts out all the air and naval in the basic game. Of course, the Ultimate Edition, which I hope to add it someday, plays all the ships and get to add a bunch of bells and whistles. Also has lots of cool decision points. We have cards that I would say it's not card driven, it's card assisted. But you kind of got to commit season ahead to what you're going to be doing. So what that means is you're always kind of like planning ahead. And hopefully when you get to that next card that you flip up, you'll have the conditions right to meet the card that you want. There's, I forgot what it's called. I actually got today, what's left today to read the rules, but I'm not too worried about it because I've played this quite a bit over the years. Each edition's made a huge import thing. This is a phenomenal edition. If you missed out on the pre-order, there's enough unboxings out there. I'm not going to go through every component. I'm not going to go through any of them. I'm going to show you the rule book and just talk for a couple minutes about the game. But it's just tons of options, tons of different starting points, tons of scenarios. The components in this box are amazing. You get so much for what your money is. And some people I know balked at the price or whatever. Well, now it's not pre-order, it's even more expensive. And when it goes out of print, it'll probably be worth more, I would imagine, because it's a game that gets played, and it gets played a lot by the devotees like myself. It's great solitaire. There's really nothing that keeps you from playing it solitaire, There's no bot per se, but you can easily play both sides to the best of your ability. The mechanics of the game are wonderful. You get the focus on the land combat. Air is abstracted. It's definitely important. and it's, pretty neat how it works. Naval stuff's all abstracted, but it's all there. You can do amphibious invasions. There's transport. There's rules, ways to control the sea areas. There's political decisions to make. There's alternate than history decisions to make in a game. But anyways, I don't know. I know my praise isn't specific, but I've just played it off and on for so many years now. Since 1993. My God, what's that, 30 years ago? Came out, and I remember that well. It was at Pacificon, which is a regional convention in Northern California, which I've run the war games there for the last 25 years or so. Missed this year because of obvious reasons, and I hope I'm able to make it this next year, Labor Day weekend. But I remember when Krieg came out and people went to the dealer's room and bought it, and like spontaneously there were 4 or 5 games of it going. And that first edition, the rules were just, oh my God, just being honest, they were atrocious. But the game succeeded in spite of itself. And it's going to look like a lot of rules. My level for complexity in games is pretty high. This is not as complex as it looks. For the core game, you have exclusive rules book. And by the way, this is full color, nice matte finish. You've seen it in the unboxings. There's plenty online. A lot of people don't realize that this matte finish paper is more expensive than the shiny paper, which a lot of companies use. And it's okay. It's all good. But I do prefer the matte finish. Just feels a little more old school to me. But it is actually higher quality paper. So, but by the way, this exclusive rule book, I looked through it already. It's mostly scenarios and whatnot. The length of the core rules, because it's the core rules, you need that to put this to play Europe. And, now you get the ship expansion, which I'll add someday. We're not playing it. You get Dice of Decision here, which gets to generate all kinds of cool campaigns. The alternate history, you can do it, 20, 30 minutes. And you can say, we'll play it. We don't want to play it. And then, of course, get the exclusive rules for Dice Sensao. Ideally, Europe only is 2 or 3 players. You get a 4th player, you can easily add Daisensu in the Japanese. And I'm not quite sure how many counters I got to clip and sort, but we'll get through that, no problem. And if I do, I'll enlist the help of my friends. You got a bunch of charts and tables here and just tons of cards. There's so many components in here. And it may sound silly to you, but I actually think I'm going to, I don't know, I better not. I'm like, I'll pick up a second copy, but I better not. Got Daisenso cards, Fortunes of War cards, Daisenso, Krieg, which is the European, Axis, Toller, Krieg deck, right? They drive the game. Anyways, all kinds of cool stuff in here. And this will be a piece of cake. I'll get the core stuff clipped and sorted. I'm going to use baggies for now because just want to have it ready by Thursday, and today's Wednesday. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. My videos have been a little bit absent lately. I'm waiting to get some new stuff so I can use my editing software that I have. And, stay tuned. We got, if you watch this far, we got December 12th. We got my next Rojuro's Corner. That's going to be exciting and fun to do, where we feature you, the War Gamer. And it's Joe Fernandez. He'll be my guest. And you can look under my live section, and it should have the upcoming link, and I'll share it on Facebook. We get a little closer. And then we'll be doing some more learn and plays. With the weekend, a few days I'll be playing this. May do a couple of short updated videos. and definitely post some pictures and stuff to Facebook. If not, on Board Wargamers, Wargamings, a couple other pages. All right, well, be well. We'll talk soon. All right, love you all. Bye.